joining us here at City Hall. I first wanted to start off with thanking our local media. Thank you for respecting and also honoring the lives of the individuals from our community and beyond. I know that it has been a difficult time for not just the City Hall side, but also our community partners and local media. So again, thank you all very much for honoring those lives. As you know, it's been a very heavy week here in the city of Wichita, and I am grateful to see all the helpers that have come together. I want to say thank you to the airport staff, the folks with Visit Wichita, American Red Cross, as well as the Wichita Foundation and many others that have come together to provide opportunities for people to grieve, to also have support. The Wichita Ice Center held a moment of silence on Monday, and we're appreciative that they did that. Again, as we continue this second week from that tragedy, we really want to honor the lives of the 67 individuals and also keep on supporting the families and friends and loved ones who are suffering at this moment. I also want to say thank you to our Wichita community who came together last week on Thursday, community leaders and also faith leaders that came to City Hall to offer their support and opportunity to do a community prayer so that we could all grieve and heal together. Here in Wichita, we are a city with a heart of a small town, and we come together in times of need and unity. And this past week has been a demonstration of the selflessness and support that makes our community wonderful. And together, we are one Wichita. Even when a tragedy does not impact us directly, we grieve together as a community. And we will come back to mental health after this, but as you know, every week on Thursday, we have our friends over at Mental Health America who offer tips and advice regarding mental health, but we will come back to that topic in a little bit. For now, we have a very special guest here at City Hall today, and here to introduce us and discuss ways you can meet the new guest is Lily Meadows from our City of Wichita Fellows. Lily, who's your guest?
We have a special guest today who's a resident at the Wichita Animal Shelter. He's about 6 months old and he's a Mastiff mix. He is a very sweet and handsome man, but one of my projects being a fellow with the city manager's office has been working at the animal shelter with animal services to help highlight the animals that we have in our care and to hopefully reunite them with their owners. I had the opportunity to create a Facebook page where we highlight the animals that have come into our care in the last couple of days to help them reunite them with their owners, and if they stay past their stray hold, then hopefully they can be adopted, fostered, or go to a rescue organization. We work with our neighbors at the Kansas Humane Society to facilitate the fosters and adoptions. And another way to help these animals is by going to the Facebook page, sharing the post so that more people can be reunited with their animals. And if you do have lost pets, keep checking on 24 Pet Connect. So yeah, this is a handsome little man, and hopefully we can find him a home very shortly. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
And again, thank you very much, Lily. Lily is a fellow with the City of Wichita, and she helped set up that new Facebook page. So again, if you have a lost pet, please check out the social media page for the Wichita Animal Shelter as they are trying to reconnect pets with their family members. So again, the city serves our residents, four-legged friends as well, and the Animal Services and Animal Control works to promote public health and safety, facilitate responsible pet ownership, care for animals in charge, and much more. We urge everyone who has lost a pet, again, to check out the social media page or stop by the Wichita Shelter by K96 and Hillside. Also, the shelter is always in need of old towels or linens, so those donations can be dropped off at that location. They always also appreciate donations of toys and bedding for those animals, so please consider them as you do your spring cleaning. I want to get back to mental health really quick. As you know, our pets can be a great source of mental health support, and our friends at Mental Health America have always advised that. I know that right now our community is still looking for resources in the wake of the tragedy, and I want to reiterate a phone number that will be helpful to all, whether coping with this tragedy or beyond. The crisis hotline 988 is always available to anyone who needs it, but there are lots of other resources available to help check in and get help. But again, that number is 988, and you can connect to resources, as that number then connects you to local responders in your area. Before we move on to our next topic, I'm going to change the screen right here. Okay. I would like to provide some quick construction updates in the city of Wichita. As you know, conversion of downtown streets from one-way to two-way is still underway. Emporia, Topeka, and English streets will be done first, likely toward the end of February. In the meantime, you will continue to see crews working in the area to prepare for those conversions. Now, in other street news, Commerce Street is closed south of Waterman. Lewis is also closed at St. Francis. St. Francis is one lane southbound only from Waterman to Kellogg, and that's in District 1. Now, this project will reconstruct both Commerce and St. Francis streets as two-way roadways, which will include sidewalks, parking, and new pedestrian and vehicular connections between both of those streets. Then we move on to District Number 3, a project to reconstruct the sanitary sewer pipe currently located under southbound lanes of I-135, which has traffic reduced to one lane in each direction on Southeast Boulevard from Pawnee to South Wassell. In District Number 4, that is Southwest Wichita, a project to add another lane to West Street from Pawnee to Harry is underway. Traffic is reduced to one lane in each direction on West Street from south of Pawnee to Harry. This project will convert West Street from a four-way lane to five-lane. The project performs drainage improvements, water line, and pedestrian improvements as well. The intersection of Pawnee and Southwest Boulevard will be reconfigured and reconstructed. And then on West Street, from 47th to MacArthur, West Street is being converted to 3 lanes and will also add a multi-use path and 6 feet sidewalk. West Street is closed south of 44th Street. Traffic will be detoured to Meridian at MacArthur and 47th Street during this closure. And then we move to District Number 6, which is north and the downtown-ish area. 21st Street is reduced to eastbound only at Mosley. Mosley is reduced to southbound only at 21st Street. Traffic is detoured using Grove and Broadway. Now, this project will allow Kansas Gas Service to install gas utilities. So all of those updates can also be found online. The Communications Department has that information at wichita.gov, and you can always get those updates if you sign up to get push alerts regarding street improvements. And now, as you know, I always like to end the mayor's briefing with good news, and I wanted to share that we have a wonderful nonprofit organization that is a nationwide nonprofit, that is the American Heart Association, and they're encouraging everyone in our community to wear red tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, February 7th, Wear Red Day, is an opportunity for the community to talk about the #1 killer of women, and that is cardiovascular disease. It is the leading cause of death for women, and you can learn more about ways that you can reduce your risk by going to goredforwomen.org. That website is goredforwomen.org. And again, tomorrow is #WearRedDay. It could also mean Go Red for Go Chiefs Day as well, but we'll keep it at Go Red for Women, and we appreciate that. And then last but not least, I want to invite you all to District Number 3 and District Number 4's Town Hall. This is a town hall that will be held on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, February 8th at 9:30 a.m. at the Christian Faith Center located at 3310 East Pawnee. And this is an opportunity to talk about the illegal camping ordinance, and it will also feature the Wichita Police Department. So again, this is a town hall. Anyone from other districts are invited to attend, but District 3, Councilmember Hoheisel, and District 4, Councilmember Dalton Glasscock will be hosting this town hall on Saturday, and we again invite you all to attend. So again, those are some good news portions in our city, and we will now open it up for questions.
Do you guys have plans to create a permanent memorial?
Thank you for that question. The question is about a permanent memorial regarding the tragedy that happened last week on Wednesday. There are multiple community partners that are coming together, including Visit Wichita, Wichita Foundation, the Wichita Eye Center, and many others that are working towards creating a permanent memorial that would be able to honor all 67 of those individuals, but it will take time. So I am asking the community to, again, it is literally just a week ago, and there is a temporary memorial right now at the Wichita Airport, and that memorial will continue to be displayed on the first floor of Eisenhower National Airport, where you can leave notes as well as any items that you would like to honor the individuals. In addition, American Red Cross continues to volunteer their time to be at that table so that there's emotional support for individuals that may need that. But again, when it comes to the permanent memorial, it will take some time, but the work is happening, and we will keep you guys informed.
And the temporary memorial that is currently set up, can you clarify that 2-week period? Is that we posted that it was going to be up for 2 weeks. Is that 2 weeks from the day of the crash or the day after the crash?
It is still fluid. At the least, it will be for 2 weeks. I know that the airport director has seen that a lot of folks still want to provide their condolences and also an opportunity to have quiet space down there. So it could go beyond the 2 weeks. But at this time, it is 2 weeks, but it will, when the appropriate time that grief counselors tell us is appropriate, is when we will, as a city, make that decision to take it down.
Do you know what will happen to all of the items at that memorial?
A lot of those items are, whether it's perishable flowers, unfortunately those will be removed. When it comes to, I know that there are some individuals that offered photos as well as cards. They will be going to the respective individuals that are being honored.
And are there any plans for there to be a large-scale memorial service for any of the Kansas victims or for any amount of the victims?
We're still working with our local and state partners, including the governor's office, when it comes to honoring the individuals from Kansas. We want to be very respectful of the families, and we know that some families want to honor more publicly, others want to honor more privately, and so we're trying to find that right balance. But the city of Wichita is here to support those families in their time of trying to grieve through this process.
And my final question, I apologize. Do you know what the plans are in the future for U.S. figure skating in Wichita? Has this changed that relationship in any way?
I don't think the relationship has changed. As you know, Visit Wichita was the organization that helped solidify that U.S. National Figure Skating Championship, and we're appreciative that they continue that conversation in regards to how are they able to support the figure skating community. I know that Visit Wichita, again, is here to support them during this grieving process, but moving forward, I think we've been good partners and we will continue to be good partners. Thank you all very much.